Back in February 2019, I did a video going over K-pop songs that I found to be better suited for other artists in the industry. As you can imagine, it was not well received by some K-pop fans because, I basically explained that I felt their baby song was not the most fitting for their bias. I said what I said, but here we are 4 years later, where I'm older, wiser, and even less concerned about upsetting sensitive K-pop fans when I'm simply sharing an opinion. Anyway, I decided to do a part 2 to this video to let you know who I think could have done it, if not better, at least differently in a good way. In some cases though, I know it doesn't fit, but I wonder who could have done it better. I invite you all to share your thoughts on this controversial topic, simply sharing K-pop songs that you found to be more aligned with other K-pop acts. But remember, this is a safe space, so try to be on your best behavior. And so, without further ado, let's get started. On this channel, I've discussed how SM Entertainment has kind of lost its way when it comes to musical direction and versatility with its artists. Back in 2020, Super Junior fell into the hip-hop concept trap that comes from the SMNCT factory with... Oh, shit. Here we go again. 2YA, 2YAO, exclamation point. Oh, wait. EIEIO. Oh, yeah, McDonald's wishes. Super Junior has a diverse discography with so many notable hits, and they've always been a fun group that puts life into their music and performance. With EIEIO, emphasis on exclamation point, I was surprised at this musical shift, because like many of SM's songs in recent years, they're coming from the NCT playbook. Not to sound ageist, but this is not a concept men pushing 40 should be trying to do to stay hip and relevant. No, ma'am. You need to be thinking about putting your kids through college and your retirement, honey. God knows you still owe me child support. But yes, Super Junior has a wide array of interesting K-pop concepts, and many of which played to making sure we fans had fun. Super fun. With that being said, the most fun I had with EIEIO was saying their song title for this video. Oh man, I am like extra bitchy today. I must be hungry. Breaking down, I see. Back in February 2021, the Boyz released their second Japanese single, Breaking Dawn. Up until that point, the Boyz mostly had pop-oriented tracks. Giddy Up, Bloom Bloom, Right Here, and many of their other title tracks used this brighter sound and image. Breaking Dawn was a departure from their normal sound, and to me, appeared to be more of a song that NCT would do. They even wore clothing that NCT would wear. I did not think this song was the best representation of the Boyz in the Japanese market. The brighter pop sounds might have served them better in the country, given that the existing Japanese fan base that was in the Boyz from the Korean tracks would have seamlessly carried over into the new music market. Shameless plug, I did my thesis on this K-pop concept, and you can check out my video series from earlier this year where I go much more in depth on this concept. In 2023, KQ Entertainment debuted the newest boy group, xikers. ATEEZ has been doing exceptionally well, and it was time to see what their junior xikers were going to do with their music. Tricky House is fun, no doubt, but it sounds like it came straight from ATEEZ's reject catalog. A company should want to showcase a variety of artists in their company to demonstrate the breadth of their music, and KQ isn't doing any of that with xikers. While I still very much enjoyed Tricky House, but at the same time I can also visualize ATEEZ doing this song as well. And that's a problem when trying to debut a new boy group. You want your new act to be their own artist, not another version of your currently popular group. Unless you're planning to disband the old group and want to replace them with a newer one. We already seen that multiple times already. But luckily, I don't see KQ doing that. For now. In 2021, Tomorrow But Together had an amazing set of tracks with 0x1 equals love song and LO $ER LO heart ER. Oh boy, that was rough. But I did it. They were excellent and great standouts of the year. In 2022, the Boyz came back with Good Boy Gone Bad. I mean, it's fitting when you have a year of Boyz lashing out about being a nice guy left out, so it makes sense to turn to darkness and be bad for your next concept. This is all very relatable, especially for me when I'm hungry, of course. However, I'm going to share a negative opinion. Good Boy Gone Bad was just not it, as it was a jarring contrast to what we're used to from them. The dark hip-hop, noisy and repetitive chorus is not one that matches their discography. I apologize for sharing a negative opinion of these amazing and talented boys, but I'm sorry, I just can't get on board with this one. Therefore, I'm actually torn thinking about who this song suits more in the K-pop industry. And so for now, if I had to choose, maybe a group like P1 Harmony? I don't know, share your ideas below.
Get on my bike, let's go. Get on my way.
And while we're on the topic of other K-pop songs I found unfitting, but I'm at a loss to say who fits it better, Chungha's Bicycle is another example of this. From what I understand, Chungha wanted a departure from her more bright summery tracks that she was known for, but Bicycle was a drastic change of the time. I know some fans thought she ate, but in my opinion, that plate still had leftovers, if you know what I mean. I said what I said, but that song is false advertising because there is no way she's actually talking about riding a bicycle. But really, I thought Bicycle was more of an Ariana Grande reject song. As for who in K-pop fits the song better, I actually could not think of someone. Any ideas of who in the K-pop industry could have served this song better? I'm open to your thoughts and suggestions below with this one as well. There's irony in me describing some SM artist's song as more fitting for NCT, and then when NCT came out with 2019 Superhuman, I feel it wasn't meant for them. Hear me out, I love the song, but this one sounded like it has changed hands multiple times within SM's boy groups. At first, it sounds like a SHINee song. And then, as you get to parts like the bridge, you think it could have been an EXO song at some point.
Some way, somehow,
Baekhyun, is that you? Before it ultimately became NCT's comeback song. I really appreciated the shift in sounds for them, but it sucks that they haven't really gone back to this concept since they could have continued expanding their discography. But with Superhuman, the failure is partly due to fans boycotting this comeback, as I described in my K-pop comebacks that were ruined video. And this is why we can't have nice things.
We go hard. Hard like a criminal, hard like the pit, hard like my flow.
This one is controversial, don't kill me. Or at least give me a head start. Because those who follow me will know that I love SHINee to hell and back. They are part of the reason why I officially got into K-pop over a decade ago. I always considered them to be such chameleons when it came to music, and I seriously thought they could do anything and slay. When Don't Call Me came out, I must admit I was a little concerned, because for the first time with them, I felt that it wasn't a SHINee song. I thought it was an NCT song, even though Isuman technically meant it for Boa, but even with that knowledge, it still felt like NCT song. Last year, I had an entire video dedicated to the creative problem that SM was facing. I explained that they were pushing the NCT concept and sound onto all of their groups. I faced backlash for creating a narrative, but here we are in 2023, post Isuman lawsuit, and now fans are talking about SM's creative issues firsthand too. And all are aboard this bandwagon that I've been on for a while now. I guess I was ahead of my time. In the end, I overcame Don't Call Me because there were moments in it that were amazing. The vocals were solid, and I really liked the second half of the chorus. And luckily, the repackaged Atlantis brought them back to the sound that I know and love from them. However, fast forward to 2023, and the same cannot be said for Hard. And as a gay, I was really pulling for this song. My lord, do we have an identity problem here? I understand that SHINee took on this concept to prove that they could do a hip-hop concept. But I'm sorry, at the end of the day, this is not what SHINee is known for. Brace yourselves, I'm hungry and it's about to get bitch mode. This is yet another NCT song from the SM factory of the same sounds pushed out for many other artists. As I said in my SM's Biggest Problems video, the essence and artistry of SM's acts are getting lost when the music output is all starting to seep into each other, where the artist's individual colors are no longer shining through. We need a rainbow. Stat. Someone go get a Care Bear for fuck's sake. SHINee has some amazing vocalists, and this song does them no favors in highlighting that. Instead, we get a spoken word chorus backed with 90s HOT-esque styles. And I'm sorry, I know I might get hate for expressing my opinions in this video, but I've been with SHINee for many years now, and I really say this with love and as a fan. I'm not saying this to be a hater. Music is subjective, and we can be critical of our faves. It should be more accepted in the K-pop community, if you ask me. For SHINee, I understand a need for a change in creative direction and to dabble in new concepts, and now that you can say you've done that, it's time to go back to your strengths. But seriously, there's so many hip-hop sounds and noise in K-pop. Is that what the kids really like these days? I'm in my 30s now, and I can't get on board with any of this. Am I old and irrelevant now? Have I become one of those old, weird folks telling you to get off my lawn? If that's the case, someone give me a pen so I can start writing up my will and testament now. And can someone please go get me some food? Alrighty, that's it for today, friends. Took me 4 years to do a part 2, but I hope it was worth it. Share your thoughts on these songs here, as well as any other K-pop songs that you found to be unfitting for your bias. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me. Check out many more of my videos while you're here, and I shall see you next time.